Hello, hello, hello. It's Caroline Polinska. I'm just going to pull up my feed on my computer. So hang on 1 second. We're building an audience, it's saying. I'm just going to share this back over into, it's a bit late now, it's 9:30. I've just gotten off one of my live calls. So I run a program called E-commerce Backstage Pass program. And that program is a 6-week program, and we meet up every week over that 6 weeks, and I take everyone through the six, there's actually 9 very important parts of setting up your e-commerce store. And I actually just got off one of the calls now. It goes from anywhere from an hour to an hour and a half, and today it went for just over an hour and a half, and it's a lot of great information. So I'm just trying to find this. It was one of those things that it's the first week of this particular group. And the thing is, it's really interesting because this is the week where we all get together and get to meet each other. It was really nice. Not everyone was there, so the people that were there got a very lucky time of having more of my attention, setting up an e-commerce, like setting up my e-commerce store. So yeah, it was actually lucky. So I know that when I do these group coaching programs, not everyone's going to show up, be able to show up on the day if something comes up, but I do record them. Everyone gets a recording. And then what happens is that the people that were on there got to get all the information, and the people who are not on there, then they can just listen to the recording, and they still get to email me. So everyone gets email access to me. The whole idea of the workshops are that it's completely live. So week one, I do create a video that they do some homework, and then they come onto the live call. But it was fantastic today. So I just got off that call, and I always feel really, really pumped when I get off these calls. And I always finish up with, is there anywhere, have we missed anything? Do we need to talk about anything else? And I just love it when they say, no, actually, I'm really happy where we're at the moment. And that's, that's really what I aim for. I aim to help as many people as possible. That's why I put together the program, so it's cheaper than coming and working with me one-on-one. So I love it. It's fantastic, and I just love the listening to people. And I know that over the next 6 weeks, it's going to be great with this group, listening to how they actually expand. One of the girls has actually just started out online. She's been live with her website a few weeks. One of the other guys, he's actually not even live yet, so his website's just about to go live. So it's a really interesting time that we can, really see the progression and see how everything goes. So anyway, now we're talking about my particular e-commerce store. I haven't actually done a video for a few weeks about it. And that's because I haven't really been doing all that much, to be honest with you. So as I said, if you haven't seen the first video in this series, so I'm trying to do once a week, but maybe it's a little bit less than that, to let you know how I'm going with my e-commerce store. I'm actually setting up a new store. It's a complete side project, but what has actually happened in the last few weeks, why haven't I launched yet? I was crazily expecting to launch middle of August while I work full time, while I have clients, while I help everyone else, I just did a week in Australia. I went away to Australia for a week. I'm constantly away doing stuff. So on top of all of that, I'm setting up this e-commerce store. The reason why I haven't launched yet is because I've decided to add 2 new lines to my actual e-commerce store. So it started off just as t-shirts. And I think I said this in the last video. So I started off as t-shirts and had chosen one of the drop shipping t-shirt companies. I think I started off with Custom Cat, and I was going to use Custom Cat to drop ship my t-shirts. I've got a designer designing all the t-shirts. I'll also explain to you about what's going on with my social media at the same time. So it's not like I'm not doing anything, it's just that I'm not selling anything yet. And then I realized I wanted to sell some other things. So I've got some other things into the range. The other day I decided to add jewelry to the range as well. So now I've been madly rushing around, and I've got a very particular type of jewelry I'm trying to sell. So I'm not just, if you're just looking to sell something on Amazon or on eBay or Etsy, and you can just go to Alibaba Express, for example, and you can just look through, and there's some amazing jewelry there. There's some really beautiful stuff. I was sitting there just trying to find something, an exact design I wanted. I know what I want. But there's heaps of other things. So if you're just looking for just general stuff to sell, that's easy. That's really easy. But if you've got a particular design in mind, in my situation, if I can't find this particular design, which it's looking like I'm not going to be able to find it, I've had some emails back today from a couple of companies. Chinese people are the best. I don't know if you know this, but I was manufacturing in China 10 years ago. So I had a factory in China manufacturing. I was actually, I'm a cobbler. I design shoes. I was designing shoes and having them manufactured in China and in Indonesia. So I had two factories back then. And it's really funny. So I know this from every aspect, that you give people in China a particular design and they'll come back to you with something completely different and say, oh yeah, this is the same thing. And it's like, it's nothing like that. It's not even close to the same thing. It's like they'll come back, you'll say to them, oh, can you build me a Mini Cooper? And they come back with a Ferrari for you and you say, come on, oh yeah, but look, they're exactly the same, they're both cars. They don't get it. So, you know, some of it's that they don't get it, some of it's that they actually just try to sell you anything. So it's been a pretty funny week. I'm trying to get a particular jewelry made, and I've been getting all these emails, hilarious. So I'm sending them through ideas, and they're sending me through something completely different, saying, oh, something like this. And it's like, no, that's nothing like what I want. So it looks like I'm going to have to get it custom made. So that's a whole nother thing that I'm going to have to start looking at. That's why I haven't launched yet. So I'm going to have t-shirts. I had to move away from Custom Cat because they only do t-shirts. There's a few other things I wanted that I can get from, I can't remember now, I've got to look at my list. There was like two other competitors to Custom Cat that I was looking at, and it's really down, like there's barely anything between these two competitors. And I can't remember, it's been like 3 weeks that I confirmed it. I've got it on my list. There was like the smallest things, I think it was like 18 cents difference of why I went with one or the other. So think about what you want to sell. If you just want to sell t-shirts, and that's fine. Custom Cat's got t-shirts, they've got some dog covers, and they've got one other thing, but they don't have, you know, cups, they don't have any other sort of design stuff. So just keep that in mind. So yeah, I'm just getting my design stuff ready together for the jewelry. Once I've got that done, then I can launch and I'm ready to go. The website's pretty much done. I just need to get some images. So once I've got the jewelry, I'll get my photographer here in Barcelona to take photos. And then at the same time, what I'm actually doing, so while I'm saying I'm not doing anything, I'm actually not doing anything. I'm doing a lot of things at the back end. I'm actually really building up my Instagram following while I'm waiting to actually sell. This is a big mistake that people make. They don't do anything around their social media. They launch their business and then they say, I don't have any followers on Instagram. I don't have any followers on Facebook. So do that first. So I'm really basing mine around Instagram. I'm not going to worry about, I'll do Facebook ads, but Instagram's where I'm going to get my followers. And I've been doing a lot of that. One thing I've been doing is every single time someone follows me, well, my team do it, I don't do it. My team writes back to that person and writes a little message, and we've got a little template, and it's, hi, such and such, thanks for signing up, thanks for following me. And it says something along the lines of, because mine's all about inspiration. So mine says, how important is inspiration to your daily well-being? And I send that as a private message in like a private message on Instagram. And you would not believe how many replies I get. I constantly get people sending me replies saying, thank you so much for reaching out personally. Yes. And then they'll give me, some of them write a full on essay about exactly, you know, what it is like to get inspirational messages. People are writing to me all the time saying to me, thank you so much. I love what you're doing. I love all your messages. I'm not selling anything at the moment. I'm just building up an audience. So at the moment, it's a really nice time. You don't want to go too long not trying to sell to your audience. But for me, it's only been maybe 8 weeks now. So I'm not really worried. So over the next couple of weeks, I'll start selling to them. But I'm building up a really good audience, and I keep on seeing the same people that are liking my photos. The same people are coming back. So I'm doing that in the back end while I'm waiting for everything else to happen. So when I'm ready to launch, I've got a list of followers and I can go, bang, this is what I'm selling. You can buy it. Here's a special coupon code, because we've already private messaged each other. I'd love to give you this coupon code, or, buy one, get one free, whatever that might be. And I'll decide that in the next week or two. But because I've been personally interacting with people, I've got a much better way of getting in front of them. So that's it. That's what I'm doing at the moment. If you want to know more, if you want help with anything, for instance, I do a lot around helping people with their Instagram, e-commerce stores with their Instagram. So if you want help with your Instagram, I have special packages. I've got 3 packages. You can start off on a small package. Everyone who signs up on the small package pretty much very quickly within the first month or two move up to the second package because they see how great the first package is going. But you can stay on the first package. The first package is going to get you 30 posts per month of images. We create the posts for you either based on your products, or we go and create them based on other images. So you get 30 images, you get new followers for the month, you get us actually commenting on other people's stuff. There's a whole lot of stuff that we give you for, it's actually, I think the price is $197 at the moment on sale. I'm still keeping that price. So if you do want, the price is normally around $400. So if you do want help with your Instagram, it's a really good time to sign up because that package is super, super cheap. The amount of stuff you get for it, you will never get anyone getting that much value for you for that price. So I've still got that package available. Or if you've got a bigger business and you want more posts per month, maybe you want to be doing 2 posts per day, I've got more packages based on that as well. But just start off on a basic package and see how you go, and see all the followers I get you, because I've got statistics of how many people, all my clients, that go from having 200 followers to having 1,000 followers really quickly to having 2,000 followers, and it's all genuine followers. These are not people that are following you that are going to be random people that will never buy. We only follow people who are more likely to buy from you because they are targeted audience people. So we're very, very sure that you're not going to have a whole list of, people from countries that you say to me, Caroline, they're never going to be a buyer for me. We do not follow people like that. We do not get those sort of followers. We will get you genuine buying followers. That is part of my guarantee in that program. So if you want to know more about that, that is at carolineblinska.com/Instagram-packages, and you can find out about that package. Or if you want to come into my program, I'm launching new open dates in 3 weeks from now. So from 3 weeks from now, you can come into the program. We start off the week before that. I'll get on and we do our first call. I'm going to upload a few testimonials. I just was talking to one of the guys now, and he was saying that just what he got out of that first week, his assistant, just from our first one-on-one, his assistant actually made 16 changes to their website just from my first call with them. So they found 16 mistakes that they changed instantly because of that first call. So, we've still got, with him, I've still got another 6 or 5 weeks to go on the program, and I've still got another private call to do. So inside that program, you get 2 private calls with me, one at the very start, then one halfway through. Then you get the 6 weeks of the training. You get access to a whole lot of my other training. I've got heaps and heaps of video training that I'll give you access to. Hi, Fred. You missed our call tonight. I don't know where you were. I'll talk to you later. I'll send you an email. So there's all sorts of help in there. There is the fact that you're going to get, my assistance privately. Like I said, one of the guys, 16 things that they changed on their website after doing one call with me. And they found that many things that they could change. Just today, that same guy, we were on the workshop today, and he was taking so many notes. Even after some stuff that we filled out, he still found more things that he can do. So every single time so far, he's had immense value, and all the other people that work inside my program feel the same way. So come into my program, and I'm actually going to take you through step by step of exactly what you need to do to actually get success in your e-commerce store. And this is not just from my experience personally. This is the experience that I can show you that I have helped other clients have this success when they work with me privately. And then also it's the statistics, the things that I know. I take all the information that I learned from working with other clients, and I say, okay, well, I know this works because I had 7 other clients this month that I did this with, or this thing I did with 15 other people over the last 3 months, and testing it out, I know this works. So everything that I tell you is stuff that I know works based on things that I've done with other clients of mine or in my own businesses. So, the program is going to take you to that next level. It's made especially for people who are earning, less than, $100,000 a year, and they want to get into that multiple figures, six figures. And then I'm going to help you get there. That you're going to, by the time you finish the program, you're going to be saying, hey, Carolyn, I'm not going to do this myself anymore. I'm actually going to get people to help me because I'm making money. You'll be making money straight away. As soon as we do our first call together, like that client, he had 16 things he changed on his website that updated his website to make his website better. So I guarantee that you're going to come in, and even after the first week, you're going to get so much value. I've got a guarantee on that program. So if you're not happy, which I can't imagine you wouldn't be, but if for some reason you're not, 100% money back guarantee. If you go through the program and you think that, I didn't provide you value, I'll give you back your money because I want you to be happy. I know I can help you. I want to put that guarantee in place because I want you to have no reason to not do the program. So if you want to know more about that, just go to ecommercebackstagepass.com. And there's a little chat box there. Send me a little chat message if you have questions, or ask me a question under this video, or send me a private message on Facebook, whatever you want. I'm around and I'm happy to answer any questions. So let me get back to working on my e-commerce store. I'm going to go away now. I'm going to find some new jewelry suppliers that maybe I can get to help me, because it needs to be drop shipping. There's needs to be a set and design. So I'm very, very fussy about it. So I'm going to go away now and I'm going to look for those drop shipping jewelry companies for my new business. And hopefully I'll be up and launched really quickly with that particular business. Once that's launched, I can give you statistics about what I'm doing. I can give you, back-end viewing of my website. But until then, I've got so much else to share with you. Don't forget, this Wednesday, I do my Facebook Q&A live. So if you've got questions, send them through as an email, or put them under this particular video, or send me a private message and I'll answer those questions on the Facebook Live. But I'll see you tomorrow on another Facebook Live. So have a wonderful day, night, wherever you are, and see you tomorrow. Bye.